Hi everyone, this is Robyn and welcome to my Pop of Paradise online class. Thank you so much for signing up for it. I'm really excited about the projects for this class, of course, because they're using pink and black and a lot of bling. Okay, so this is everything you will need for the class today. Everything that came with your class kit. You received the Pop of Paradise clear mount red rubber stamp set, so you can use these with the clear blocks. The Melon Mambo ink pad, the basic black ink pad, the 1 1/4 inch circle punch, and on me you got some of the 1/8 gold ribbon and the pack of materials that we're going to be using. So my classes work a little bit different than my online tutorials. Don't really edit much out, so what you see is what you get. Sometimes you might hear a kid in the background or a weird noise or someone texting me or something, and that's okay, that's normal. Okay, you should have received the 6 Whisper White envelopes in your class kit. These are great with this class to stamp a coordinating image from the stamp set. I see cute little Melon Mambo pineapples that would look great on your envelope, and I'm going to set those aside. The dingings are beginning. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and see what we're going to do first. Let's see. Okay, I will go ahead and let's do this one first that has the Melon Mambo ribbon. So the one right on the top, that's the one we're going to go ahead and do for first. And let's see, you will need for this class, you will need some adhesive, you'll need scissors, glue dots, most likely glue dots. Let me look at my projects. Okay, you don't really need glue dots, I don't think, but you will need dimensionals. And you will need some blocks. And I'll tell you the sizes as I'm using them. And I love the Stampin' Up! Blocks because they're nice and rounded and you have a little grip for your fingers on there. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin with project number 1. So if you'll see here, the reason I love doing my classes is that you have the opportunity to try the product without having to purchase it. So I've used the layering ovals framelits, and this is all you get. You get all of these scallop ovals and you get all of these regular ovals to run through your Big Shot. And I've already done that for you for this class. Some of you have upgraded on a couple of my classes and own these already, or you've purchased them separately. So we have the scallop ovals that are in Melon Mambo, and then the regular Whisper White ovals. In your class pack at the very, very bottom, let's see, I might need to get to that in a minute. Okay, yes, we do need this. So at the very bottom you have, this is the class supply list. So if you need to reorder anything, it's all right there for you. And also there is an extra piece of Whisper White cardstock that's just a quarter sheet. You only have one of these. We need that one right now. This is we're punching a couple things out in another project, and we're going to be cutting things out with this project. So we will need this. So let's go ahead and start stamping first. We're going to be using the Melon Mambo. So open up your ink pad. For those of you that are new, some of you might not know this, but there are stickers that come on the back of the ink pad when you open it up. Go ahead and peel off the Melon Mambo. It has the different languages. And it just goes right here. So it goes right the top part. And then you just push the 3 little dots forward, and then you can simply flip it over and open it. So we are going to put our flamingo. I'm using size E for the flamingo. Where'd my flamingo go? Uh-oh. Right in front of me. Okay, let's take the flamingo. We actually probably could use, let me see if I can use a smaller size. So let's see. No, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use the E for this one. Okay, I'm gonna stick my flamingo on here, and then I'm going to ink up in the Melon Mambo. You don't want to rock from side to side. You really don't. You want to avoid getting ink on your block because that will transfer then to your hands and to your paper and you'll get little corners. So you can be gentle and just do it a couple of times up and down. Okay, and then we are going to stamp on both of these ovals. Just stamp once. Press down firmly and then lift up. We're going to do the same thing on the other one. Press down firmly, but not super hard. You don't have to press super hard. Just need to transfer the ink from the stamp to the paper. All right, now we're going to set those aside. We're going to use our basic black ink pad. And we're going to be stamping the banner that says thank you. So we're going to stamp this. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and use a block D and do it diagonal. It doesn't matter if you line this one up. We're going to be hand cutting these ones. So just make sure you leave enough room for 2 spots over here or up here. And I think I have, okay. There we go. Let's close our basic black ink pad. I don't want to get that anywhere. And I'm really popular today. I'm trying to do my video early today while teenagers still sleep. And while one child is at karate camp. And that way I don't have a lot of interruptions. Okay, so we're just going to hand cut these. And I will do one. Now I want to have kind of just a slight little white border around it. Okay, so I'm going to do one online, then I'll do one offline so it doesn't take a lot of our time on the video. So just kind of cut around. And we do have a banner punch. Stampin' Up! Has a banner punch. It does not work with this banner. If you are wondering that, it does not. That would be really nice. And the banner framelits also do not work with this banner. So, okay, I'm doing pretty good actually. Ha ha ha. Okay. So you kind of get where I'm going. Just around it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, finished my last banner part, the last end. All right, now I'm gonna do the other one. I'll be right back. We will go ahead and get this card all put together. We're pretty much done. So we just need to put our ovals onto our scallop ovals. And I'm using my snail adhesive like I said earlier. Whoops. And okay, now we're going to take the 2 pieces. Now I have these already pre-scored for you. These are the thick Whisper White. And I do try to score all of the Whisper White that's thick for the classes, just in case you don't have a scorer or a way to score it. I want you to have success with your cards in my classes. Now these 2 pieces of Designer Series paper are from the Pop of Pink, or we like to call it Pop of Robyn, since everyone saw the designer paper and they said, "This is Robyn's paper," because they know me and they know I love pink and black together. And then they added gold in this collection. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so let's add this, and I'm just leaving a space of black at the bottom. And now I'm going to take this ribbon that we have here. This is the 1/8 Melon Mambo. And we're just going to cut it in half. Where are my scissors? I must have left them on the desk. Okay, we're going to use some just regular tape. We also need regular tape. I forgot to mention that. And we're going to just crisscross it in the back, or in the front. So put the tape on here like this. And then we're just going to crisscross it like this. And go straight across in the back. And crisscross it in the front. We kind of want it to overlap in the middle. And then we'll just put another piece of tape, and this should be just the right size for your card. Do the same thing with the other card. I'm going to put it in the back. And then I cross it up, straight across in the back, cross it over in the front. And now while we have them upside down, let's go ahead and stick our adhesive on them. All right, and now we are going to put these on our Melon Mambo cardstock. And that really makes all of the pink in the card just pop, you know. I guess that kind of goes along with Pop of Paradise and Pop of Pink. And now turn these over. And let's use our adhesive again. And we're going to stick these right here on the white. And now we need some dimensionals. Turn your ovals over and let's use our dimensionals and just pop these up. 1, 2, I'll just use 4 on these ones. They look sturdy enough to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I can count to 4. Yay! And remove the backs of your dimensionals. Oops. Okay. And my nails kind of matched today, and I did that on purpose. I thought, I'm filming my Pop of Paradise class. I need to have Melon Mambo nails. And I did. Okay, so we're going to stick this here. Just pops up right here. This here. And then we're going to take these 2 pieces and we're going to also pop these up. Let me look at how I have them done. Okay, so we're going to cut. Whoops! Oh, I dropped my scissors. They didn't hit my foot. I'm okay. We're going to cut these in half. Okay, I'm going to do about 6 of them, just in case. So we're going to put 1 on each end, and I'm going to put 1 in the middle. I don't need to cut the one in the middle. So I'll just put that like that. And the same thing on the other one. Oops. Okay, I only had a half one in my hand. All right, let's remove the adhesive backing. If I can. Okay, and then this says, thank you. We're just going to put it right on top of the ribbon right there. Isn't this gorgeous? So pretty. It's just really bright and fun, and I love it. All right. This is card design number 1. Don't forget to make your coordinating envelopes. And let's move on to card number 2. Card number 2 is going to be the next one on top for you guys. And also, oh, you should have gotten the gold glitz. Where did I put that? The gold glitz. I have it somewhere. Because we are going to add a little bling bling on there. You should have also received this in your class packet. And some of you upgraded for the Pop of Pink washi tape. We do not use this. Use that on any of the projects, but you can use it for your envelopes or add a little touch on the inside of the card. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to go ahead and stamp these 2 with the flamingo on the Whisper White using the Melon Mambo. I really wanted to utilize the flamingo in every single card. So it's a lot of flamingo cards, but they're probably my most favorite to grab and give to somebody. So this one, doing the same thing. So this was the same size oval and everything. All right. Okay, now we are going to keep our Melon Mambo open, and we're going to take the 2 pieces of Whisper White cardstock right here, and on the very bottom corner, we are going to stamp a very special day. So this one right here, that says a very special day. Line it up on your, now your stamps do come with a sticker sheet some people want to, it shows you right here, I think, to put the sticker on the back. If you do that by itself, it doesn't stick to the block, which is crazy that they recommend that. So if you do put the sticker on the back of your foam, make sure you put a thin coat of the two-way glue and let it dry, or something like that. I just don't. I really don't even, I don't need it because I see all the images right here. You're fine. You don't really need it at all. But if you really want to have it, you can, but it's not going to stick to the block very well. So we're going to do a very special day. The bottom right corner. And now we can put our pink away. And oh, we do need the glue dots. Sorry. So we need glue dots or two-way glue or multi-purpose, mono-multi, this stuff. Because we are putting, where did I put my glue dots? We're going to be adding these onto the gold glimmer. Did I say gold? This was gold. I think I might have said silver. And regular snail adhesive comes right off. So I like to just use the glue dots to put on here because they stay for some reason. They stay. They really get into the glimmer and the glitter. Oops. So do the same thing. Okay. All right. So now we can just go ahead and put some of this together. We are going, oops, here's my paper right here. The next thing we do, let's go ahead and take these strips, and these are also from Pop of Paradise, or Pop of Pink, Designer Series paper. And you could probably do either side, but I'm going to put the adhesive on the side that has black. And we're going to put this up at the top and just leave a little bit of the white on the top. And now we're going to take some of your gold ribbon that you guys have. Let me find one that's open already. Okay, this one's open. And we are going to cut enough. So cut it. And then I'm going to cut the same size. And we're going to use some tape again. And we're going to just do a really small, there's no bows or anything. This is going to go across here. I have glitter on there. Glitter, glitter. So just pull it across like this. Pull it over. And add your tape on here. Like that. And do the same thing with your other one. Take your 1/8 gold ribbon. And pull it around. Okay, and now we're just going to use our regular snail adhesive or your fast fuse, whatever you want to use. And we're going to add it on the gold foil sheet. I love the gold foil sheets and I love the gold glimmer. They just make it look really fancy. Doesn't that look fancy? Okay, so now let's go ahead and fold our Melon Mambo cardstock in half. There we go. And there we go. So we're going to do the same thing with these. Fold them over or turn them over. Am I running out of adhesive? No. Oops. Okay. Add that on here. Add this here. Let's take our dimensionals and we're going to add them on the back of our ovals. Again, I'm only using 4, 1, 2. If you don't think that's enough, you can always use more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we are going to be using the Gold Glitz Dazzling Detail, which is the gold glitter glue that we have right here. We're going to use that on this card as well for just a finishing touch. And remember, when you are using that, to let it dry because it's not going to dry instantly. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our, isn't this just so pretty? I love these cards. Of course I do. Of course Robyn would love these cards. Got your bling, you got your pink. Okay, so we're going to take this gold glitz, and if you want to try it on a scrap piece of paper first, you can. I'm just going to squeeze it where it's these little, you know, things next to the word, next to a very. I'm just going to do it right here. You see that? Just put them right there. So when they dry, it's going to have a little bit of glimmer, a little bit of pizzazz. I'm just doing it right over the pink. Okay. And so now let's set these aside. Let's remember that they're not dry, so we don't put them on top of each other. Okay, our last card is going to be this one here. And we're going to be using our scrap piece here and Melon Mambo. We're also going to be using the gold details at the end. Hope I don't forget. Now, I use the lots of labels for this one, and this is also through the Big Shot. And so I cut through the Big Shot, I cut the Whisper White and the Gold Glimmer. So they layer on top of each other. And so now we're going to take the flamingo again. I told you we have the flamingo in all of these cards. I just thought I could not use the main element. And then the pineapple is going to go on my envelopes to match. Okay. So I have my pink flamingos, and let's go ahead and set those aside. And now we're going to take the circle that says hello, hello. We're gonna use that one right here. And we just need, I'm using size C for this one, and we don't have to line it up. So I'm going to just put one, and then I'm gonna do another one. You can close your pink. That's all the stamping that we're doing besides making your coordinating envelopes. And we're going to use the 1 1/4. If you've never used one of Stampin' Up! Punches, you just simply push this little piece on the bottom forward and it opens it up. And then you turn it, you keep it upside down, and then you just line it up and punch it out. Isn't that super fun? And I know that you will use this a lot. I use my circle punches a ton. Okay, so set those aside. Now we are going to need the glue dots again because we are putting these on the glimmer. So let's add the glue dots. One at the top. Whoops, that didn't want to stick very well, did it? Didn't want to stick, okay. All right, got my glue dots on. There we go. Last step of that. Okay, so we don't need the glue dots anymore. All right, and now we're going to take our Whisper White Thick that I've also scored for you. I love using the thick Whisper White as my card base. It's fun to stamp coordinating. You could stamp a little pineapple in the center. You could use the washi tape on the side. It's really just easy to work with, I find. Write a nice letter to someone in there. Okay, so now, oh, we probably need the glue dots one more time. Oops, I'd forgotten. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the Whisper Whites, and this is also from Pop of Paradise, these two pieces, and we are going to add these on the bottom of the white, and we want them to be flush. So the other ones we kind of had a little border of, you know, a little color showing through. We don't on this one. Just go all the way to the end, line it up, and there you go. And now we're going to take our gold 1/8 ribbon, and we're going to use our tape again. This one is going to be fun. So this one, we're going to start and line it up at the top. So turn it over so it lines up with the top one. And we're going to go over, let me get that up a little bit higher. Okay, we're going to go across here. Then we're going to Do 2. I'm gonna do 1 more. I'm gonna do 3. Doesn't that look so fun? And then the way you keep them in the same place is you put the tape over all 3 of them in the back. And do the same thing with the other one. Let's grab our tape. I hear teenagers starting to get up for the day. It must be around noon. I'm just kidding. It's actually only 10:45, I believe, in the morning. Okay, so the same thing here. Do 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then use our tape. And now while these are upside down, we are going to add these onto the glimmer. You will need liquid glue or, like I said, glue dots because we are adding this on to glimmer. So I like to do the 4 corners first. So I make sure at least we've got coverage there. And then I'm just going to do just a couple on the sides. It's going to stay really nicely with the glue dots. Okay, so we will just add this here. And just press where you put the glue dots or your liquid glue. Okay, so now let's do that with the other one. Since I am doing 2, so I used to just do 1 card of each, and then I'd do it when I stopped filming. I would go and do the other one. It just took me so much time. It's so much easier if I just do both with you guys. And if you want to just do 1 with me and do the other one later, you can do that as well. Where did I do it? Okay, put it right here. Got it. Add this on our glimmer. Bling, 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 bling. I used a lot of bling. And the stuff, you guys, you know it's not cheap to get the glimmer. But I wanted this to be a very special class and a lot of bling, bling. Because I just feel like that's the whole point of the Pop of Paradise and the Pop of Pink, is that it's just fun. Fun and shiny. And I like shiny things. Okay, so add that on there. This one I'm just using the regular adhesive on the back of my glimmer paper. Okay, and now we're going to take our dimensionals and put them on the back of these. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm just going to do 4 for now, but if you guys want to do 6, you probably could get away with. Let me do 6 on this one to show you guys. There you go. There's 6. And then peel the backing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this class. This is one of my favorite. You know, I say that about all of them, and it's true. I love what I do so much that I love sharing these projects with you guys, and I find true joy in doing it. I am a little cheesy, I know, but that's just the way I am. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's add this here. Kind of just in the middle for this one. And we're now going to take this one here and we're going to add, so for this one, it's gonna kind of sit right here. So really, you can put a little adhesive at the bottom and then the top part should have the 2 dimensionals. Did you understand that? So, and the reason why is because it's going to be sitting on something that's already raised, and then you want it to be even in the back. So this part here will be raised up, and then this part here will lay on top of it. If you did dimensionals on all of it, it would be crooked. It would just kind of sit up higher. So kind of if you need to mark with your hand kind of where the bottom is, and then just do the, you can even probably get away with just doing 1 dimensional on the top. And I have it like this. And now for our final touch on this one, we are going to go ahead and take our gold glitz. Oops! Oh, mine went in the garbage. I guess that's not a good thing, is it? Okay, we're gonna take our gold glitz and we're gonna do the same thing that we did, is we're gonna just put it in the white this time above the hello. Just kind of, and make sure you don't put them on top of each other again because we just want them to dry first. So add your dazzling details, gold glitz. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these are gonna dry, and so these are all of your projects, guys. Aren't they fabulous? Okay, remember that these ones are still a little wet too. Don't put them on top of each other. And I usually forget, but I'm gonna try not to this time. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my Pop of Paradise class, and watch for my next class, which will be posted soon. Bye.